My position within the company was production director. Obviously, we were, as a company producing a product, there was a lot of work done, maybe in the evenings or at lunch times, to put together these printed products, be it newsletters or booklets or whatever we were putting together for our clients. And my role was to oversee the production of that in terms of getting people to maybe do the work or looking at any quality issues, and to some extent liaising with our customers to see what they wanted and how we could provide what they were looking for. I think the main difference that I found between working for a young enterprise company and just doing day-to-day lessons was how much sense what you did actually made. So I did business studies as well as doing young enterprise, and we learnt a little bit about business accounting at GCSE, very, very basic stuff. But when you're talking about maybe tax or VAT or expenses or operating expenses or capital, they are words and you learn formulae for them. But when you're running a company, you've then got, maybe you're paying very small salaries to people, or you have to buy a new piece of equipment, and suddenly you understand about what capital is and what operating expenses are. We never had to deal with tax, but it was certainly good to have young enterprise to put, I guess, meaning around some of those words, and it certainly helped in the end with exams because you understood a little bit more what you were talking about. I think without a doubt the couple of days we spent in London at the national final will always stand out as a highlight. There was 10 companies each with maybe 4 or 5 people, and it was really good to get to know a lot of new people, all of whom had been very successful at incredibly similar but also massively different kind of things as we'd been doing, and to meet so many people who were interested in doing the same kind of thing and working with other people like that was really, really interesting. So that was definitely a highlight. I think another highlight, as well as doing so well and the success we had, was just the time that we spent working together. There were certainly some late evenings working, and they always kind of produced quite good fun times, and that was kind of a recurring highlight as well. I think the main impact that Young Enterprise had on me was to build my confidence up to a point where I knew, as I left my A-levels and went into my year out, then my university and ultimately my job, that I had the skills, or was starting to build the skills that I would need to complete a degree and get a job in the real world. So I think the single biggest learning that I've really taken forward into my professional career so far has been always working in teams, and often very, very varied teams of different people with different skills and different ideas.